Whitney Houston. I actually saw this movie with my husband and my daughter last week, I think. So if you're a big Whitney fan, let me know in the comments below. But we're in the middle of our planning party. It's a 5-day planning party. If you're new, definitely click the link in bio so you can register. We are sending out a daily email with some prompts to help you plan and strategize for your 2023. And then also do some reflecting on 2022. So we're in day 4. I want to recap quickly what day 3 was. Day 3, I kind of presented 10 categories to you, which were like the life categories that anytime I'm doing goal setting, I always take these life categories into consideration. They are anything from health and wellness to organization in your home, wealth, finances, and budgeting, relationships, spirituality, lots of different categories to help you kind of spark some conversations with yourself around what kind of new year you want to create and new goals you want to create in 2023. So hopefully those life categories were helpful for you. And yesterday's assignment was for you to kind of think about each category and get very specific on what kind of goal you want to create to have the most amazing 2023. Today is day 4 of the planning party. And today we're going to be working on creating SMART goals. So SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, and relatable. And a lot of times I see women in particular kind of set themselves up for failure when it comes to coming up with really great goals and not sticking with them. But one of the reasons why is because we don't do a very good job of planning and prioritizing and making sure that the things that we are already committed to come first, right? So for example, one of today's activities is going to be to start with a perpetual calendar, your non-negotiables. What that looks like for me is like, what month do I take my family to the dentist, right? We go every 6 months. I know that's going to happen. Instead of waiting for that to come along and then stressing out because the dentist is backed up for 2 months, I plan all of that stuff in January ahead of time, put it in the calendar. They're non-negotiables. Another one would be maybe a mammogram or a pap smear, things that you know you have to do. If you have small kids, you have to take them for 6-month checkups. These are things that are going to happen whether you want them to happen or not. Birthdays would be part of that, anniversaries. And then another thing I'd like to challenge you to do is figure out what seasons you're going to take some time off. And I know that might be kind of strange because we're talking about setting goals, but part of setting goals is being intentional of what seasons you're going to be really grinding and working really hard that are going to require a lot of hard work, attention, maybe less sleep. And then what seasons you get to look forward to that are going to be about rest and recovery so you can recharge yourself. So put those in now. So for example, some of you might know Jordan is our youngest daughter. She's my last daughter here at home. This year, it's her senior year. She's going to be in plays and productions. She's going to be celebrating and going to prom. She's going to have graduation. Those are things that I don't want to miss and I don't want to be stressed out. So before I start kind of committing to retreats and travel for 2023, I want to make sure that my calendar around the things that bring me joy as a mom, as a family member, are prioritized. So that's going to be one of the things that we're working on today, but be sure to check your email for a list of, a list of things that we're going to be working on today. It'll be detailed. There'll be some prompts. It'll be super simple, easy. You should be spending no more than maybe 10 or 15 minutes a day on these questions. You should be feeling pumped up and inspired. And yeah, today is about setting SMART goals. So let me know in the comments below a little bit about your perpetual calendar. Do you know when you're going to be taking time off? What things are non-negotiable for you? Maybe you've signed up to be the PTA president. Maybe you volunteer at a charity. Those things are going to be things that you want to make sure you're prioritizing over some of your other goals. I'll tell you, this year is going to be all about health and wellness for me and for Jordan. So we're making some commitments to make a 30-minute workout every day non-negotiable. If that's true and I plan on being successful and sticking to that, I would have to plan for that ahead of time, which means that's going to be scheduled and prioritized above anything else that I commit to. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that you're doing the work. I hope that this is enjoyable and fun for you and gets you pumped up to make sure that you're setting yourself up to win and succeed in 2023. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 5. I'll be looking at your comments today. Let me know what you're going to be working on in 2023.